Yo, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? So, like I mentioned yesterday, I forgot to reset my exit phase, unfortunately. So, what I'm gonna do is send some TBT evals, and we'll see where it goes. We shall see where it goes. Ah, all right. We'll send some TBT evals. Okay, so last night, or not last night, yesterday, I passed. I passed 8 evals. So we have some pro accounts too. Obviously, I can't use those, so we'll use these. We'll probably do probably 10 minis, right? What's good? What's good, everybody? Probably do 10 minis, like 30. I don't know which way the market's gonna go today. We're rejecting our current hourly gap and 4-hour gaps on ES, but if NFP gets a good move up, we'll play for all-time highs. Play for that. But we did end up respecting our little daily gap right here, so probably lean upside bias until we get a displacement down. More bearish but reactionary. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll play neutral bias for now. We'll see what NFP does. Wait, I wonder if I bring this over here, if you can hear this. Let's see. Nope. I'm gonna do the. I'll only do halfway, so I'll do halfway. I'll do halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna take both sides. Let's go. Sway, good shit, bro. I'm gonna do both sides. See what happens. Hopefully, we can pass or not pass. At least get halfway done. I can't 1 day pass these. I don't have any 1 day evals. Yeah, you could trade 832. Yeah, yeah. For the 30, nice. All right, we're gonna go 5 stops up here. Sell there. We'll do sell stops here. Actually, I think I'm only gonna play the upside because I'm pretty bullish on the day. I'm gonna only play the upside and see what happens. I really don't want to entertain any downside. Oh, I should have filled me. It didn't fill me. Bro, what the fuck was that? How did we only lose $900 right there? That was so whack. It wicked, that's why. I didn't have time to process what just happened. Where did it fill me? Fuck it. Do we YOLO this? Do we YOLO this? I'm already in the YOLOing phase. Buy bid. We're about to blow their account or pass it right now. Yeah, I don't know how they're still. That's weak ass NFP, bro. Oh, those counts are gone. Those accounts are cooked. Bro, that was such a weak NFP. Oh my god. I was hoping I'd at least give us some direction. That was tragic. That was really tragic. Unless you put your orders like way sooner, that was pretty bad. Alright, we got a data high though. Now I just need 600 for my top set evals. Okay, we got some winners in the chat. Got out near 200 break even. Yeah, I was pretty much break even. I was only down 900, but that was a weak ass NFP. Oh my god. All right, that's a nice data high though. We can use that for DOL. All right, let me switch into the real accounts here. Switch into the real accounts. I think data high is solid though. What's at 10 a.m.? 50 points? You gotta be kidding me. I know, bro. I know. I know. Wow, that was a nothing burger. Now we're gonna sit here for an hour for market open. Oh, Supreme Court ruling on tariffs. Is that confirmed? There's no structure here at all. Is it actually confirmed though at 7? Because that will have a pretty big implication. Damn, bro. NFP was a nothing burger. That's crazy. Pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Frank. I'm trying to put the music on. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. That's not it. It's funny on every like input that I have is showing up besides the one I have the music on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Is this gonna be move data highs? It looks like it. All right. If we get an inversion here on the hourly, all right, the 4 hours about an inverse. I think we're gonna go higher. I'm not gonna lie. I think today's gonna be a good little pump day. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Man, I did a high was pretty good, but there was no setup for it. Oh, you guys can hear the music? Hold up. I didn't even know you guys could hear it. Oh, I see. Okay. I figured it out somehow. What's the music link? Oh, sure right now. I'm gonna get copyrighted, but it's all good. I just looked at futuristic music for work. All right, chat. Low-key, this is gonna be a pretty good setup. I think all-time highs gets hit today. We get this 4-hour inversion, we should be good. Still got some time on it, but I think it's gonna go. Man, today might end up being a long stream. Oh my god, I'm clicking all the buttons. No, it's gonna get copyrighted, Lucy. That's fine. I don't mind. It is what it is. The music's on. Let me know if the volume's okay. That's why I envy those people who are streaming on Kick and Twitch. You guys can put whatever music. Yeah, I am planning on it. It'll be like a YouTube video. I don't know when though, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's no data lows. The data low that we had got taken out already. Like this checking the data low already got taken out. Let me see what YM did. I know YM probably left one. I'm not gonna pay attention to YM too much. We'll see. If we start coming down, we can use it as a vacation. The data pipe. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, the setup here is absolute dog shit. I think if we get a 4-hour inversion, we should be good. I think it's gonna inverse the 4-hour anyways. This looks good for upside on ES. NQ structure is a little different, but ES is good. I think if let me see. Let me look at ChatGPT. Is the tariff ruling actually today? All right, they're calling it Opinions Day. Oh my god, I feel like today's gonna be extremely volatile. That's actually insane. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This might be extremely volatile today. Be careful. I think the Supreme Court's gonna rule his tariffs as something that he cannot do, and it's gonna be a 2% pump. If it is, if I'm being completely honest with you, this is actually pretty big. Hold on, let me alert to Discord. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'll take like 10K worth of SPX and let it go. I don't see how no tariffs would make the market drop. How you feel about trading on a phone? I don't know. It's kind of, bro. 2020, bro. I posted under Dodgy's tweet. If 2025 showed us anything, it showed us equal lows are fake as fuck. I've been putting less weight on equal lows. I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I say equal low, I'm like, oh, that's cute. How much weight I put on SMT that I do factor in. It's at 10 a.m. Imagine a 13% day. I can't believe we had a 13% day last year. That was insane. I'm not gonna pay attention. Gold. All right, let me put in my big bold letters. All right, chat. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I gotta go make my electrolytes. I gotta go prep some morning stuff. Mainly it's my electrolytes. Someone put the timer on for 5 minutes. If I don't get it back in 5 minutes, we gotta do a big giveaway. It's currently 8:44. 10. All right, be right back. Be right back. Be right back. All right, we back. Back. All right, while we're chopping around, let's do a giveaway on the Discord. Five minutes. No, go. I was zooming. Let me send an invite. I mean, there really isn't an NFP low on ESNQ. I don't think it's a given that the Supreme Court rules it today, right? Isn't it like a maybe? Dude, holy fuck, we're chopping. Yeah, it's. I mean, Kelly. We in versus 5 either, or we go absolute moonage. Yeah, it might not be nothing important. Yeah. I would still like to think ES all-time high is the draw. LC. They probably haven't taken it out yet, to be honest. Yeah, it is pretty early. I think this is going to be a classic buy too. I think 7. We're almost at the 800s on NQ. NQ, I really don't know. The DOL looks kind of iffy, but ES looks more clear with the going higher. We'll see, though. We'll see. Nice. Pass forward council news. Blowing account instantly. I got fill. Yeah, the fill was iffy. Usually, like those candles are good if it moves like 500 or not 500 points, like 100 points. But today's was not it. The S&P, yeah, S&P took it, but ES didn't. It's weird, but I still think it needs it. I'm not in anything right now. I'm just chilling. Just chilling. Oh my God, Lanto trades. Ben, I'm honestly not too sure. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's something to do with contract rollover. That's it. It is a shit. It was fire, Kev. It was a good time. A lot of fun. Oh, giveaway winners. Gar and Bafa. Congrats on the win. DM me your smart profit email and I'll get it to you guys. I'll send it to the team after the stream. It usually takes 2 to 3 days, business days to get there. Yeah, I'll stream into AM. Probably to like 10:15 Eastern or something like that. You usually need an invite, Kev. Or does chop and there's no volatility at all. Manaoli. Oh, I didn't. For this. This 4-hour closure, like I said, looking pretty good. If we close here on the 4-hour in ES, this looks good for all time. I mean, we're pretty close to all time high. We're like not far at all. I don't even like. Was it like 20 points? 25 points? Yeah. I feel like what's gonna happen is honestly the entry model itself is gonna be absolutely ass to all time highs. I don't know. I hope it gives a clean 5 or 15-minute move. We'll see. We got a pretty nice 15-minute gap put in right here. Do I trust this 15-minute gap? It's gonna dart, dude. I hope not. I think, yeah, a massive correction. I think I'm gonna be looking for the downside Q2 probably. You actually can, Johnny Koo, yeah. It's cool. You can do that. They don't care about hedging evals. No. It's just annoying to hedge the evals. A lot of I mean, I know Top Step doesn't let you hedge the evals, but Apex doesn't care how you get funded. Oh shit, where you headed, Frank? Deny my payout? Yeah, I mean, if you do it under funded accounts, yeah, then they'll deny you. But if you do it on your eval, they don't care. CFD props are so sketchy, bro. They're so iffy. The rules are ass. It mostly comes with like them being sketchy. Yeah, there's a setup I'll take it. Ideally, I want this 15-minute gap to get tapped into. I want to see the reaction out of here. I don't trust CFDs. For me, there's no reason to trade CFDs when you have like other futures prop firms. What's good, MV? No positions right now. Just chilling right now. There's nothing to be traded. No positions. Yeah, I thought NFP was gonna do something, so I was like, oh, let me do an early start. Maybe it could be done by 9:30, because usually, if 8:30 manipulates, 9:30 have a move, but nope. We did not do shit. Manoli, what the fuck? I almost hit the timeout button until I saw it was you. Bro, I woke up tweaking. And that 5-minute gap's gonna come here, or the 15-minute gap. Morning, Paul. It's good. I think so. You could trade to the 10 news. It's usually the ones they mark down, so if they don't send an email. They should be fine. All right, there's a 15-minute gap. Getting a nice sell here. Oh, let's chop around with the overnight range. Not really a lot of significant liquidity being taken with ES and NQ. It's just all internal ranges. See where it goes. All right, little 1 minute gap here. We got 15 minutes in New York Open. It should be pretty good volatility. What message, bro? What? Cause I don't like to trade this early. That was a good trade, but I'm very picky on what I like to trade. Bro, this week's bias has been cooked since we left those equal highs or relative equal highs on ES. I don't know. I'm gonna have neutral bias today. I'll play what I see. Or guess what? Another option is I might not even take a trade at all. That's always an option. I don't trade every day. If there's no bias for me, there's no clear bias, and price is running without proper retracements and things like that, then I'm not gonna take a trade. I'm not gonna trade this for the love of the game. This looks like absolute horseshit right now on the chart. Yesterday was ass. Today's about to be ass. But I do when the buffer is there. Compound life. But at first I keep it pretty closely. Imagine go all back to lows. I think the 4 hour is gonna put in a wick now, yeah. 4 hours looking pretty solid until this new hourly started. We had 12 minutes for New York Open. To get it, what's considered a good payout? I mean, are you already profitable? There's a lot of factors. If you're already profitable, then you should be okay. If you're not, then focus on that first. What do you consider a good payout? I think any payout's a good payout. Bro, we have so many sell side targets from the monthly gap. We just don't type it. Whatever the next catalyst is for a bear market, it's gonna take us all the way down here. I don't know what it's gonna be, but a 10K payout. Have you made consistently 3 to 5K a month for like 8 months? Japan, I think so. Jungle, the bonds, whatever it is over there. The BOJ exploding. All right, if you're already making 3 to 5K, and if you're making 8K a month, then a 10K payout's reasonable. If you're not making, the thing is, you're going for a 10K payout. Just make sure you're already making 8K a month at least consistently, right? It's not reasonable also to ask for a 10K payout when you're averaging 10K a month, because that's like, unless you're averaging one payout a month, which is good. But I mean, dude, how long it takes? It could take you 1 day. It could take you 10 days. It could take you 20 days. It just depends on. It just depends on everything. I can't give you an answer. War is business as usual. Japan's been living off of credit for 30 years. Music about to stop. When music stops, it's GG's. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna stop, when it's gonna stop, but consistency. I mean, if you really think about it, I think consistency rule ends up helping people who are getting into the prop firms, and also, who aren't as profitable as they'd like to, because many people have a bad habit with over trading and over leveraging. Consistency rule basically stops you from over leveraging and oversizing. All right, about almost 100-point sell from the highs to the lows here. GPT updates like in the evening. Welcome, Nakastra. Did I say it? Pretty neutral bias today. I don't know really where this wants to go. But we'll play it, I guess, with neutral bias. All right. Looking at this, these are no trade conditions, by the way. I don't think this is a good trading condition. I don't think we should be trading this. I'm probably not going to end up trading this. Look at the hourly chart. There's no gaps, no nothing. I don't think I'm going to trade this, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's going to take a lot for me to take a setup on this. I'm really just not interested in this price action at all. In a perfect world, 520s get ran, but I don't know if it is. This 4-hour looks dumb. The structure looks dumb. The 1 hour looks dumb. 15-minute looks pretty dumb. I mean, look, in my eyes, this low resistance liquidity gets ran through. Is it going to get ran through? I have zero confidence in the setup at all, because we haven't been taking out that kind of liquidity all week, right? So like, why now? I just don't have any confidence in that type of confidence in that setup. The thing is, when market conditions are good, you can have confidence in these different setups, and you understand, oh yeah, look, inversion, 15-minute inversion to downside, boom, 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 right into our sell side. But when the market's not consistently giving you those moves, and it's just not consistently playing out how it should in your eyes, then it's not high probability. Yesterday was weird. Today is might be weird. Like this week overall, I think I had like one good day. The rest of it was like, oh, hourly rejection, 15-minute inversion. It looks good for downside, then it like goes back up, or vice versa, where it's like a tapping into a 4-hour gap, 15-minute inversion to the upside, and it doesn't go up. So moves that happen without it making sense in my eyes is usually no trade conditions. In my eyes, we should be drawing towards ES all-time highs. Like, there's no reason not to. But if we're not going to do that, then I don't. How am I supposed to play this? The weekly candle hasn't moved in like 4 weeks. The daily's been chopping since here. We're in the same price action as we were in November. There's been no range break, no nothing. Yeah, so the higher time frame doesn't really have any direction, if it makes sense. Obviously, like, we're going up, but like it's been chopping though. No, I don't think it stops working. I was a bad candle. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a wick. And if he was trash, unfortunately. All right, 3 minutes. Let's see. Let's see what we do. Do you guys think this low resistance liquidity gets ran through or no? Yes or no? Do we think PDL gets tapped? We just saw PDH on NQ. Yeah, see, like, this looks like a perfect setup for downside, right? Do I have the confidence for it? I don't know. I don't know. There's a small hourly gap here. It's kind of like wicking, but it shouldn't hold that much weight. Yeah, there's a 1 hour. Yeah, the ES is obviously a lot higher on the charts than NQ is. So previously high sweep on NQ and ES. Like I feel like looking at this chart, right, rejecting the 4 hour, we're getting inversions. Like there should be a move down into these lows, but like I said, I'm not really confident for it. Opener probably nuke a little bit, I feel like. Yeah, same. I'd rather play outside too, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I just hope it's not like the SMT yesterday. Yesterday NQ was dropping, but ES wasn't. That's good. That's good. How much do you target? I usually target around like 50 points to 100 points. Like usually like 100 points I'll target, because the price action back then was moving a lot, right? So I was getting really good moves. 100 point, 200 point moves, like it was nothing because it was super volatile, and I would risk, if I was going for 2, I would be 2-1 basically. Some of the, it just depends, because some of the setups that were presented were like 1-1. So honestly, it just depends on the training conditions. I feel like 520 should be the draw. Bro, I don't know if we're gonna push up or not, because like, or push ES is just not doing anything again, bro. Here we go with the divergence again on ES and NQ. Makes it so difficult to trade. Five-minute gap here on ES. Yeah, same divergence as it was yesterday. ES so strong and NQ so weak. I don't know which one to trust. I'm gonna guess go with NQ, but damn, it's tough. It's tough. The difference is going higher and higher. It reminds, like I said, it reminds me of yesterday. Yesterday was really bad though. It was like unbearable yesterday. This is so bad, chat. Stay patient. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna jab this woman at FEG if it goes. Go for a high day or something. Yeah, we're going to a 5-minute gap, but all right, I'm gonna take this little long setup here and see if we can get some move. Get a good move. Pretty risky setup, but fuck it. All right. I'm gonna hold. Usually I'll go break even, but it's too quick, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna hold this a little bit. Where's the face cam? Oh my god, pump it to new highs. All right, chat. That's already 40 points. I'm gonna zoom in right here. Look at a 5-minute inversion here. That'd be good. Holy shit. All right, chat. That's already a crazy trade. I'm gonna go break even here. I'm gonna go break even here. That was good market intuition. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. I'm gonna trim some here too. That was perfect. This was a setup here. That was a really solid setup. Chat, type 1 if you guys took that trade. That was quick, but that was a banger. Oh my god. That one if you took that trade. That one if you took that trade. That was really fast, but I'm it would absolutely suck for this to be like the high or something. Yeah, if we could even break even here, that's it for the Friday, I guess, right? Like, we don't really need anything other than that. It's a good Friday in my books. What do you guys think? Yeah, I was playing a bit. Gotham is sweating knowing Desi about to be there earlier than usual. Dude, yeah. After I get off stream though, I gotta record content. I was supposed to record yesterday. I got really busy. So Matt, if you're watching this, I'm gonna send this to you after the stream. But yeah, after that, I'm golfing. Want to see some continuation here. ES actually is being weaker now. Surprising. My BE is actually like 720, by the way. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, ES is weak. I need ES to start picking up here. We're gonna get probably bead on the rest of them. Yeah, ES is the only, or NQ is the only one that's kind of has some strength right now, which is surprising. Just annoying. Everything's getting dragged by ES right now. Yeah, I would have loved for to see like 800 here on NQ. NQ is trying. ES needs to lock in here. Yeah, we have news at 10 a.m. Damn. That was a good. It was a good trade. Can't even think about that. It just sucks how YM and ES are just super weak today. No real movement on those two, but it was a good trade. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I mean, I'll see what 10 a.m. data does. I don't know if I want to trade it. I don't want to overstay my welcome. That was a really good setup, though. Basically, what happened was I saw we took out some overnight lows, right? This is a London low here. We took out the London low. I use 3 a.m. for London lows, so I'll show you guys. So I use 3 a.m. for London lows. Our 3 a.m. low was right here. 3 a.m. low got taken out. We had a simple woman inversion, and I was looking for a rebalance into. We had 5 and 15-minute gaps up here. In this case, we had the 5-minute gap. I was looking for a move into the 5-minute gap fill. We got that, and then we ended up rejecting the upper gap. But really solid inversion trade, pretty simple, 70 points. I got a trim at the highs, got break even on the rest. Pretty content with it. Pretty straightforward. We got a bit lucky. I think we got a bit unlucky, honestly. That's actually a really good setup. Unfortunate NQ's getting tracked. Let me show you midnight open. I don't look at midnight open now. I look at for my London, like I said, it starts at 3 a.m. Eastern. So I look at that for London lows. I know some people use the hour before. I don't know why. For me, that doesn't work. Oh, a pretty solid trade though. Happy with this. Pretty clean. All right. Market's doing a little bit of randomness. Let's see what we can do with this news. I want to see like a 100-point candle somehow, some way. I don't even know what news there is right now. If I'm being completely honest with you. This looks like a really good setup to take for upside. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I don't know if I want to jab this before news though. I'm gonna hold off on it, but this looks pretty good again. More upside. We'll hold off though. Don't want to get greedy on a Friday. It's been a very nice trading week. Yeah, tariff news. It's not 100% confirmed they're gonna make any like important news, but it is something coming out. I think there's a red folder too, I believe. Yeah, we're just chopping around right now. There's no reason to really put risk on again. Also consumer sentiment. You guys are just joining in. We caught a trade, got 720 entry. We closed them out. I closed mine out at 784, some of them, and then the rest of them break even. Pretty typical. I was hoping for 800s my final TP. I was using this high here, like at 820s for my final TP, but nothing got tapped into. So. So much chop. I don't know if it's gonna be a big event. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't. Big spike. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know which way, but hopefully we get some volatility. That's the main thing. All we want is volatility. All right, what do you guys think? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? I'm gonna say. Actually, I'm gonna see what you guys think. Honestly, I have no idea. I feel like I'm long biased right now, but. Ugh. Oh, we got a lot of down, got a lot of bears, got a lot of bears. I want to play upside because I think the DOL is gonna be ES high, so I don't know. I need to see a 500 point candle. What the fuck is this candle, bro? Bro, we just sit here and get debated by news every fucking day, bro. Oh my goodness. Are cooked, bro. Chat, you guys green today or red? Red today so far. I'm slightly green. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put any more risk on though. So guys, good night. No trades, BE, a little bit red is fine. So. Bro, we're really looking at this chop. Can we just see 825 so I can like at least have my bias in the right way? But guys, this is pretty much chop. I would not be risk on today. It is Friday, it's an NFP day. I was hoping that would be better with the 8:30 candle release. I'd hope there'd be some volatility kicked into the market. There obviously hasn't been. A lot of chop back and forth. We really haven't moved much since open. And there's not much going on. So just don't overtrade, don't overcomplicate it. Probably gonna call it quick here, or not. I'm not gonna say quick. It's been an hour 40 minutes, but there's just not much interest for me in that AM session. If there's something that I like, I will post it in the Discord. I'll post it for everyone. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to take a trade or not. But 1 for 1 today, we got 60, 70 points. We've been break even. I'm fine with it, right? Some green is better than no green. We followed our plan. We took a proper setup. That's a win in my book. With that being said, I'm probably going to head out of here. I got to record some videos for Instagram, so I'm going to get to that. I appreciate you guys for being on here this morning. I appreciate the love this week. We're back full-time streaming 5 days a week. If you guys are new, make sure you drop a sub. We'll be live again on Monday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern is our usual start time. And if there's any other start times, if I'm not making it in the morning, I'll do like a PM stream. I'll let you guys know ahead of time during that morning. So make sure you drop a sub. We got smoked. Howie. Whoa. Guys. Hold up. Who the fuck is we? Howie, don't be hating now. Don't be hating now. That was a 60-point trade trimmed at the highs. Go back and stream. I literally say it out in real time and then break even. All right. With that being said, though, I'm out of here. Peace and love. I'll catch you guys on Monday. If you're in the Discord, I'll catch you in the Discord. Peace and love, chat. Peace and love.